Well, about my opinion in the case, well, as we know, war is going to be always there, conflict is going to be always there. I mean, if we have learned something from history, that there are always going to be conflict between people. Doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter the reason. I mean, and a long time ago, Mexico, in this case, yeah, for example, Mexico Revolution, independence, it was a constant war. One war of another. If they didn't like something, they put a bullet on it. In the case of United States, well, with the terrorist groups he fights and the problem that he gets his hands on, even if it doesn't belong to them. And well, war is always there. Sometimes it's for conflict, sometimes it's for interest, and well, most of the cases it's for interest, as the theory of realism explains, and that no country acts for charity. They act for their own personal motives. In this case, can be power, it can be resources. In the case of the United States, it can be resources because well, they run on oil, so they need that resource to keep his economy moving. Also because they make a living out of war, and they really need it because well, that's what the money goes around it these days. Also, Russia need really to have a very good reputation since Putin is really having a hard time since the law that he approved. It makes people that retire from his work at 65 years old. Now that's a very long time, and well, people are complaining about that because well, at 65 years old you can pretty much enjoy your life at that moment. I mean, you have already lived your life. So yeah, if he can bring peace to Crimea and put himself like a hero, maybe people will forget about that. Now I have seen pictures of Crimea and the conflict that is around it, and I had to say that yeah, people need to. There is kids, there is women, there is men that are in the crossfire, even if they didn't want to be part of a conflict because they live in that area. So they are moving out of the place, trying to make migration, even if it costs his life, because well, it's whatever you do in a zone of conflict, it's going to be dangerous. If you stay, you may gonna die. If you live, you may gonna die. So what they're doing is risking their lives to find a better place, and hopefully they can find it. About the conflict, well, I hear that Russia is sending an air force to put an end to a sun, now to attack a specific sun to cut the resources of the enemy. So if that works, maybe it will be able to finish the conflict. Not at the moment, but it will help it to do it sooner. Now, as an international relationship, I need to. Well, it's my job. Uh, it can be my job to try to find a way to see if they can resolve this issue. Not exactly my job, not that I think about it, more like the guy in charge of international relationships on Russia or Crimea. So if they can find a peaceful way, well, that would be great. But to be honest, I definitely think about it because well, Russia is on war, United States is joining also the fight, and they're still fighting. So I find it very hard to people to give up in this case and find a peaceful way of action. So right now, what I hope is that this problem gets resolved before any more people die, before any more cities get destroyed, and before the harm that they do on the war is too much to be repaired. So that's my opinion at the moment. Thank you very much.